Hello, this is Zimmeron. Welcome to this P1 Rank Me preview slash review video. As some of you may or may not know, depending on whether you're watching this from my lists or stumbled upon my videos and my channel or whatever else. I've been really busy lately, and I have not been doing a lot of videos. And you know that when I do a review video of something, I really highly recommend it, and it's either something I already use or have purchased, or can really stand behind, because I really find it very out of integrity with what a lot of internet marketers tend to do as far as promoting and touting products that they don't use in their business. And I've uncovered a lot of duds by going based on recommendations, and I sort of wondering, how can all the internet marketers be marketing this product or service when it's absolute utter garbage? And you will see that there is one video on one of my channels where I actually do talk about a product. So I was just so upset that I had to record a video, because I think that people need to know what they're getting, and I think that people need to be very cautious with what they're buying when it comes to internet marketing products. Okay, and the reason for that is simple, because the formula for internet marketing and marketing your product or service or your business online is actually a very simple formula. Now, it does require work, but there is no push button system that's going to do it for you. And what happens is, with all the sales psychology and all the ways in which a lot of products are getting promoted and launched, they're all so enticing, and they use scarcity tactics and make you think like you're getting an awesome discount, but by the time you've gone through all the upsells, you've already dropped, in some cases up to $200 for a product that's really only worth maybe $20 to $30 at the end of the day, and initially was promoted like it was such a huge discount. Okay, so that's my little rant, because if people have watched my videos, you'll know that I try to be as honest as I possibly can, and I usually have a little bit of a rant because I get so sick and tired of this stuff. So anyway, I've been in the middle of my own launches right now. I've got a webinar series that I've got another 2 webinars for that I'm trying to wrap up over the next couple of weeks. So I haven't been doing a lot of videos and a lot of reviews. So the ones that I'm putting up are the ones that I really can stand behind and really think that are great and something that you could possibly use in your business. And P1 Rank Me is one of those. Now, I can tell you right now, I have not got this software. I have not asked for a preview copy or anything like that, because I just don't have the time. I have seen what it does, and it looks awesome. It's a WordPress plugin, so you must have a WordPress website. But what it does, for anyone that doesn't really know much about search engine optimizing, if you don't search engine optimize your website content and do the keyword research and structure your content properly, and then build backlinks, if your content won't rank naturally due to it being a low competition keywords that you're using, then you need to boost those rankings. And there's only really 2 ways of being able to boost those rankings. One is with a lot of different social signals. Okay, and what I mean by that is sharing on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr and StumbleUpon and all of those sort of websites. And the more natural that is, and the more naturally looking it is, the better. But then the other way is to use Web 2.0 properties, like WordPress.com or WordPress websites in and of themselves, Blogger, Live Journal. There's tons of them. A Tumblr happens to be one too, that have high authority, ideally high page authority, and if it has some domain authority as well, or page rank, then that's awesome too. Okay, so the problem with that is it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time to build authority on those pages to really get high-powered links pointing back to your content that's going to just literally just boost that content up in the search engines. Okay, because the search engines, when they look at two pieces of content and they're going, okay, we've got two articles here on dog training, which one am I going to put higher than the other? It's going to look at some of the on-page factors. It's going to look at the quality of your content. It's going to look at your keywords. It's going to look at how it's coded, all of that sort of fun stuff. But then the next thing it's going to look at is how popular is this? How many people are linking to it? How many people are sharing it? And so forth. And again, if it still can't figure out which is better, then it's going to, what really plays the highest role in it is that those links that are linking to those pages, which has the most authority, which ones seem legitimate, which links are, if it looks spammy or it's not very good, they're not going to count those links, and you're not going to get any benefit from it. Okay, so that's just a very quick, basic little SEO sort of nutshell. If you want to know more about SEO and the in-depths of how to rank videos and rank websites and all of that sort of stuff, buy this product, claim your bonuses. I'm just doing a whole webinar series on how to build an online business and make money fast, whether you're an affiliate marketer or whether you're promoting your own products or services. And I go into the whole psychology of building a business online, and I basically give thousands of dollars worth of information if you were to go out there and buy courses and trainings and so forth. Okay, but anyway, so I've got some cool bonuses if you end up buying this, or buying through any of my other links, and I certainly recommend at the very least that you sign up on my mailing list through my website crucialadvantage.com and subscribe and click on the links and all of that. So let's get into this, so this doesn't become a self-sales video, which it already has become slightly. Okay, okay, so what does this plugin do? Okay, this plugin allows you to basically, with almost a click of a button, on any post or page within your WordPress website, to be able to automatically get links, backlinks built to it from many different Web 2.0 properties that Peter Garety, this guy here, has in his network. Okay, so he's built out his whole network. This guy's legit. He's an SEO expert. He's released tons of products, SEO products out there, and I've purchased some of them in the past. I haven't really utilized them because I haven't had time to. Some of them, were required a bit of work, and it really wasn't something that I, wanted to take the time to get the benefit out of. But this is so super simple that you don't need any experience at all. Here is a WordPress post. You can't really see up the top, but up the top you can tell the system that today I want to build 3 backlinks or 4 backlinks. Okay, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to select a category for the category of content. So if it was health and fitness, or is it business type content, is it I don't know, whatever, sporting content, whatever, so that way it knows which networks to post the content to build the backlinks. So you can use this sliding scale to build however many backlinks you want for that day, and then you can just click submit, and it will go ahead and submit this page, and automatically generate and grab an excerpt and submit it. Now, if you want to, you can put in your own custom excerpt in here, up to 150 words. It can be spun, or it can spin it itself if you have Spin Rewriter. You can put in the keywords that you're targeting, and you can also put in your various different anchor texts. Again, if you don't understand what some of those terminologies mean because you're not well versed in SEO or anything like that, if you purchase this through my webinars that you'll get as a bonus, you will actually learn all of this stuff. And Peter Garety is going to have good training in there as well. He's really good with that sort of stuff. But this stuff's optional, but I would say it shouldn't be optional, as far as you putting in that stuff, because you want to make sure that you get the most out of everything that you do. And yes, it takes a little bit more time to have a description and spun type descriptions and put in those keywords, which you can cut and paste if you're already putting in keywords in the meta tags and all that sort of stuff. But it is important. And it's always important that you do things properly, because if you want your pages to rank in Google and you want to make an income online, you cannot avoid keyword research and you cannot avoid doing certain things. Doing so is almost like grabbing a piece of paper, writing your content on there and just throwing it out the window and hoping that someone will find it. Okay, you're not going to get ranked, it's not going to get indexed. But if you grab that piece of paper and you go and you get it published in Yellow Pages or something like that, then people will find you and they'll be able to look up your topic and all of that sort of stuff. Well, it's just sort of similar online. You need to do things correctly. If you don't, there's no point in doing it at all. And that's one of a lot of the complaints that my clients have, and some of the people on my list, who might be you just watching, that they've built these awesome, beautiful websites and they're all passionate about what they're doing and they're wanting to get themselves started, and they're not ranking, they're barely getting any traffic, nothing's happening, and they don't understand why. It's because they're doing everything backwards. So anyway, this system, I think it starts out at like $30 during launch week, and it's got a incremental pricing based on how many licenses you want of the plugin to be able to install on how many different websites you may have, or that your clients may even have. But then it's also got some upsells where, like, the basic version of it only allows up to 12 backlinks a day per post. Okay, so it means you could have 100 posts on your website, but you can do 12 posts for each of them, by going through this process. Okay, but if you buy the higher versions, you'll be able to do quite a number of them. I think they're claiming up to 1,200 a day per post, which is a lot. But the recommendation is never to go max, and the recommendation is, if you're doing this regularly, to change the numbers, because you want everything to look natural. But the point is, this is so super simple. Okay, so if you have a WordPress website and you're wanting to get that WordPress website ranked and out there, then Page One Rank Me is a tool that I can unequivocally stand behind, and I'm going to be buying it myself. I mean, I have a virtual assistant doing my backlinking full time. So just having this tool alone will help her do it behind the, do this behind the scenes with minimal work, and then she can continue doing all the different social properties and Web 2.0 properties that I have in my own, personal possession and so forth. And because Peter Garety, already has his own network, you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to maintain those sites. You don't need to worry about it. That's up to him to do. Otherwise he's a bad boy. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about a lot of that stuff. Now, just so that you know, if you want to build out your own networks and you want to create your own networks, you can do that, but it costs hundreds and hundreds of dollars, plus the labor to do that and to do it properly, to find the right domains and all of that sort of stuff. So this will save you a lot of money. And even if you buy some of the softwares that are out there, some of them cost hundreds of dollars a month, that will do some level of automation for building backlinks and so forth. So anyway, I don't want to go on too much more about this. If you are interested in knowing more about it, click on the links below. And if you want to know more about me, visit my website, get on my mailing list. If you buy this, make sure to claim your bonuses, because you will get access to the webinar series. You will also I'll also give some additional trainings as well, and there'll be some additional bonuses that are included as part of this purchase. So I don't really try and sell based on the bonuses, but I do like to always offer legitimate bonuses that will complement and help what you're doing legitimately. Okay, because the truth is that you can do everything without needing, you can do everything online without needing one piece of software. Okay, seriously. And that's also what I show in my webinars, that you can do anything without any software, without anything at all. Do all your keyword research, install WordPress. Obviously you need hosting if you're going to have a website, but you don't even need your own website technically. And you generally have everything that you need. It just takes a lot more time, and depending on the competition, and the keywords that you're trying to rank for, it can get time intensive and labor intensive, and can get a little bit more difficult if you don't have something like this or different tools that will help automate the processes, and give you those authority links and the authority that you need to just give you that edge to outrank other sites. Again, if this is what your cup of tea is creating passive income by ranking websites or affiliate websites and things like that. But if you're launching your own products and things like that, a tool like this may or may not be necessary. It just depends on what you're doing, in your business and so forth. If you're promoting products and services on Facebook, then keyword research and stuff is less necessary, but you still need to understand your market, and you still need to understand what people are buying and what they're doing and why they're doing it, in order to be able to go viral and leverage everything that you're doing. Because the whole point of doing anything online is to do the least work necessary, or to have the least amount of effort to get the maximum amount of benefit and exposure as possible. And there are just critical factors that are absolutely necessary to that, regardless of what you do. So once again, thank you for listening to me. Once I get through this next month or two, and I get my projects launched, and finish these webinars off, I will be coming back, and I will be doing a lot more reviews and a lot more videos, informational and review type videos, and really dispelling a lot of the myths related to internet marketing, and I'll also be doing a lot of bad reviews too, meaning reviewing products that are out there, and people are buying, and they're being promoted by marketers that obviously haven't reviewed the product, obviously don't know anything about it, and showing you exactly how you've got, how people that are buying this are technically getting ripped off. I'm not saying that those products won't improve over time, but if you're strapped for cash, you should be making money, not buying products and services that you don't need. So anyway, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for trusting in me. Comment, like, sign up, buy, click, do whatever, you know, the social things that people should be doing. It helps me, helps you, and thank you. And hopefully this was of some value. And if it wasn't, then let me know. That's fine too. I do listen, I do care, and that's all I have to say.